9 followers. Woo! Man, nobody playing today. What's going on? What's the event today? Wednesday. Oh, I guess there's a vault today. So the vault's still going on, eh? Rip. Might be a while to find constructed players here. Might be a bad day to do ladder. Oh, rip. It's pretty dead then, PRG. That sucks. I mean, there's a vault going on, right? Oh no, it's fight night today. So never mind. There should be lots of constructed players then, unless everyone just gave up and is playing the fight night. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. Oh. Hopefully we can find somebody. This is painful though. What are you playing, Rolf? What are you playing in Immortal? Blood Ruby escalate control. Nice. Nice. I don't think there's such thing as jank in Immortal, to be honest with you. I was so excited when I saw that shard get spoiled today. I was like, try shards, we're finally getting them. And then I was like, wait, this is so disappointing. Oh, man. Send me, what's your list? Send the list over. Let's take a look. I mean, I played Blue White Flash for a while in Immortal. There we go. Sweet. We found someone to fight. Do I? No. I don't. I don't think I played a single game of Kismet Draft this past one. To be honest with you, I just didn't care to draft at all. Like I tried to really get into Kismet during like the first season of it, but like just couldn't. I'm not a big limited player. This hand is awful. I mean, it'd be good if we found a root. Well, I guess we're on the draw. So if we find a ruby shard, we're in good shape. I'm gonna maul this. There we go. That's better. We got some interaction. We're good. We got lots of ramp. That sounds actually pretty fantastic. We just gotta find a payoff card because we're probably gonna end up burning the Sabertooth. Oh, got you. Why haven't they fixed that yet? I thought that was an issue way back in. Like I know that was an issue for a couple bashes, but why is that an issue on ladder? That just, you know, you would think they would get like right on top of that, considering like, because that's kind of tilting. You know what I mean? Like you would think they would just jump right on that and fix that ASAP. We're just gonna power up this Sabertooth, I think, here. I know he's got a lot of damage on board, but I think this is fine. Yeah, that's really crappy considering like you pay all this money to play Kismet and then you get all these sweet rewards, but then you can't play with them. Like that's, I don't know. That's really tilting. So now his Deathcry draw a card. Yeah, we're just gonna clear his board here. We'll let him have the card. We'll just slam Saber here, shoot this down, slam. Put a body, take a troop off the board. Ooh, maybe not. Might Cinder that just to save the life. Cinder and ramp? I kind of like Cinder and ramp. Just gotta try and find some sort of, what are we looking for? We need a payoff card. Kind of really hoping for a Runic Avalanche at this point. Runic Avalanche or a Wildlife with the dot would be great. Neo 2 would be good. It's a good target for this. Okay, not so much anymore. Another palm. I'm gonna hold on to this shard and this palm. I'm just gonna slam the Sabertooth here. Shoot this down. If we find a Neo, then we can really gas back up at this point because we've got the shards to do so. That's not gonna hurt. It was 2/2 lifelink? Well, no, it's not. Just +1/+2. Okay. Alright, well. I think we're now on the block plan with this at this point. Yeah, I think so, right? What do you, because if he slams another Lord, that's going to be a lot of damage. Yeah, we're on the block line here. Okay. Turn into a big one. Just slamming with this. Slamming with both. Interesting. Probably gonna get blown out here. To be honest, I can't answer that just because it's Bios Grass. Oh, nice AA too. Just because like being part of the guild, we're I don't want to tell people what obviously the rest of what I'm running as well as the rest of the guild, right? So, and I also obviously don't want to give away my competitive edge, but yeah, sorry. I mean, I don't know how much I would care if like I wasn't part of a team, but like I said, because I'm part of a team, that's right. I want to protect the integrity of my teammates, so. It'd be running cards. Alright, we're just going to race him here at this point. Hopefully we have wild cards left in our deck. I don't know if we do or not. Okay, we got A1. I guess I probably should have slammed this and made 2 Dreadlings. That was a misplay. That was a punt. Oh man, I'm running out of paper. I gotta get some more notepads from work. Where are we here? Yeah, it was technically loose. Somebody can hit the punt button if they want. Do. 60 shards deck. Yeah, we're running dank hex memes.
Punted, you filthy scrub.
We are running dank hex memes for the CCS. That is what we're running. There we go. Okay. What do we got? And we found a wildlife. Nice. Kind of tempted actually just to Runic Avalanche and Runic Avalanche again, just to find shards, try and close this game out, put more blockers on board. I actually think that's fine. There's also merit just to wildlifing for 3 here. No, I think I'm gonna Runic Avalanche at this point. There it is. Nice. Just I think Runic Avalanche had the higher ceiling just because we got the old double Avalanche combo there. And I mean now he's just literally facing down lethal. Yeah, I don't know if he can actually play anything that just beats us here. I think he is pretty much dead, especially because we have the Seeker in hand as well. We just need to clean up any blockers he's got. Oh, excuse me. Man, Runic Avalanche and Runic Avalanche can just be so powerful. And we just got just 4 free fatties here. Just boom. Alright, what are we doing for this match? Scar's gotta be good. That's probably it, right? Just a little more removal. Garg's medium minus. Wildlife's okay. Probably okay at cutting down, trimming a tilling and a avalanche. It's probably fine just because they're a little slow versus match. Yeah, that's probably where we want to be, I think. I don't think I care about bringing pack hunters in for this one. Like Sabretooth is kind of not amazing in this match. Whereas like Pyre Strikes and the Pyre Strikes and the Return Descenders, or why do I have regular Return Descenders in my deck too, are just excellent. Really? You never trim a Runic Avalanche? I mean, you've got a lot more experience with this deck than I do. But really. Okay. I think certain matchups, like, I think it's okay to trim, but like I said, you've got more experience with the deck than I do. This hand is fantastic. We've got lots of removal. We got some ramp. No, that's fair. Okay. That is fair. Alright, we'll go ahead and put a resource on top here. Sand is a little top heavy, but we've got some ramp. We're going to guarantee your third shard drop. We've got removal. So like I'm pretty comfortable with this hand. We're going to tilling. We'll deal with this next turn. I don't care about taking the 2 damage here, and there's no 3-drop Lord that he's playing that's going to pump this, so this is fine. Hey, Pierre G with the cheer. Thank you. Really appreciate that. It's going to be a spin of the old pain wheel there. Okay. So I didn't really do much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and I think just mark this with Sabertooth. It's fine. We'll save the cinders for the Deathcry troops. Just hold up double cinder. Looking for a shard next turn. If we find a shard, we'll probably just end up ripping the avalanche, just to draw into potentially more shards, etc. We'll see though. Well, it depends, I guess, what he plays. Depends how much he taxes our removal here. Okay. Looks like he's stuck on 2 shards, so we are bricking a little bit. This is fine. Oh no! Who was last on top? I think it was Crota? It was Crota. PRG taking him out. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mark this. We just really need to hit a shard off the top of our library. Or Palm Ground would be great. Man. Okay. I've never seen the inconsistent side of this deck. I'm shocked. Alright, well. I mean, if we get to 7 shards, our opponent's gonna have a bad time. Like, we're literally just gonna seeker him into oblivion. Like, because my opponent's not really doing anything right now, I'm not exactly sad about this hand. Because, like, if we get there, like, this hand is just gonna... There we go. This is the start of his demise. His hand is just gonna be, like, just pure toxicity. Now we're 1 shard off. This hand is just gonna be cancer if we get there. Just seeker, 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 seeker. Alright. Go ahead and take this out. Probably just end up wildlifing on 3 here. Just to apply some pressure, and then we'll just sit on these seekers. There we go. Yeah, so we'll just wildlife on 3. Apply some pressure. Nope. I'm going to hold that. I'll put a shard on top, so we can abuse this next turn. Hey, a secret target. What is going on? Let's go on a hunt, go past. How you doing? Alright. Wait, what's the combo that I'm missing here? What is the combo I'm missing here? When you conscript your... Oh, right. This thingamajigger. And we can conscript. That's kind of dirty. I mean, these are Blood Wild though, right? Aren't they? Or there's any on World Troop? So it's supposed to... What is this? Huh. Huh. Well, I think I'm still going to Seeker here. I didn't see a hero fall, so I'm just going to slam the Seeker. He might have his hero fall and then I just get blown out, but I think we're just going to do this. Slam. Oh, did I click the bottom of this? Rip. My bad. And I missed my champ power. Well. I just got up. Bear with me. I apologize. I only had one coffee. Usually there's 3 or 4 down range here. Oh, we got a massacre. Nice.
Punted, you filthy scrub.
I mean, it might have been right just to get value out of those troops, but... Well, technically, yeah, because, I mean, technically I could have just spent the resources just to utilize my troops on board and beat them down, but... might as well see what we get off this. We got a Blood Wild Matriarch Flames. Not really helping us. Right, for sure. Which you're 100% correct. Let's go pause. Is this the first time you've ever watched Hex Shards of Fate? Are you new to the game? We got a... Okay. It gives us reason to slam another Seeker here. And we skillfully drew shards, so... Okay. So, do you have any experience with magic? Oh, okay. I just saw your PM. I just saw your PM. Okay. So this is very similar to Magic the Gathering. Limited but a bit. So it's very similar to Magic the Gathering, just a full kind of digital style. So basically, your shards are essentially the same or your mana is like a little bit of the same concept, but not 100% the same concept. You play shards out, you get thresholds instead of just having them on the board to tap. And then it gives you an additional mana point essentially. That you can spend a turn, and then that your resources that you can utilize replenish at the beginning of every upkeep, like Magic. The primary difference between this game and Magic is the heroes. So you have different champions. You have different champions that have a charge power. There's multiple ways to get charges. Charges come from certain resources. You can play cards that give you charges. Troops will give you charges. And so once you get enough charges, you can activate that champion's special charge ability, which gives you an additional thing to do essentially, or some sort of benefit towards your deck. It's typically synergistic towards your deck. And then the champion that you choose is or determines your starting life total. So that's like the primary differences. All right, we're going to jump over to the pain wheel here. Do a little spinning because old MM is having a rough start to his day. That's right though. This will wake me up for work tonight. Get me nice and limber for work. Ab rolls. Times 5. We got tuck jumps. Times 5. And we got jump lunges. Times 10. Alright. Alright, we're gonna keep up another game here. Ruby Wild Ramp. Yeah, the old dad bod is starting to catch up with me, and you know, getting a little abuse from the wife. So no thick bacon in my life anymore. So we gotta solve that. Ice con, rip, mirror match, or not mirror match, team kill. Man, this hand would be great if we had ramp. We're gonna have to maul this. Good luck to you as well, Icecon. This hand's great. We got removal, we got ramp. We just gotta find a payoff. It's actually it's really good because it gives me a lot more motivation to like stick to it, right? And like that was back when I trained for volleyball and stuff like that. That was the best way that I like stay or got into shape or increase my vert and stuff like that. Like I would go serve, say 100 balls, and then for every ball that I missed, I do 10 push-ups, right? Like. It is an excellent way to just keep you motivated. So, and especially when you get older too, having some sort of like additional motivation really helps because like when you kind of start your home life and stuff like that, you know, you got wife and kid, it's pretty hard to find time to either A, go to the gym, or B, just work out at home, and it's really easy to get distracted. So Icecon with his nice CCS sleeves. I want one of these. Hopefully I can manage that this weekend. Would be nice to get a set of those. Not exactly sure what he's 100% doing here, but I'm assuming this is some form of combo. Maybe control. But we're just going to keep doing us here. We're going to find all the shards in the world. So basically the style of deck that I'm currently playing is I'm currently playing a ramp deck. So the two cards that I've played is Tilling the Soil. Tilling the Soil gives me a mana, a slow shard essentially, so it ticks me up a slow shard. And then Pomegranate says I can play a wildlife shard, so I can play a mana essentially from my library for free, so just put it into play. And then I put a wild, so a green mana into my hand. And then my champ power for this one, so my starting life total is 22, as you see my opponent's is 24. So my champ power is target troop you control gets momentum, and then I can play an additional resource. So momentum is whenever I play a resource, that troop gets +1/+1 equal to its momentum. And every time you play, or every time you trigger its momentum, it goes up 1. So you go momentum 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll get +X equal to that momentum. And then my opponent's charge power is he gets to summon an Arcane Banner. An Arcane Banner lets him draw an additional card at the beginning of his upkeep. See, you know, only because you don't play TCGs, you think it's funny. But everybody that watches me play, as soon as I start doing this, they get so tilted. I think I'm just gonna slam this. Start getting a little aggressive. All right. Okay, so we're playing on Hinge. Interesting. So we're playing a little more focus on elementals. I kind of didn't expect that in a deck playing Nineva. So this is Diamond Sapphire. I'm assuming it's going to be like some sort of Diamond Sapphire turns deck, abusing the elemental engine. Okay. We're not going to bother trying to slam this Sabertooth. We're just going to hold. We're going to have a really poor time here game one. Our deck is not very favored against this deck game one. Stop. Let's not relive the past. God, that bash felt so bad. Oh man. Against my best matchup too. I mean, the finals probably wouldn't have gone so well because that Sapphire Wild deck did not have a good matchup against. That Sapphire Wild deck didn't have a good matchup against Candles at the time, or the current Candle iteration. We're gonna hold this to the Shard just in case we find a Pathfinder. But yeah, that felt bad. That felt really bad. Okay, we're going off on a turns combo here. I was super tilted. Basically, in the quarterfinals of a bash, Scopast, I accidentally killed my own thing with a removal spell when had I killed my opponent's. Oh, it's whatever, PRG. It is what it is. I mean, I shouldn't have misclicked like that. That was super bad. I ended up killing my own thing instead of killing my opponent's thing, and had I killed my opponent's thing, I would have won the game, but because I killed my own thing, my opponent managed to actually stabilize and kill me. And so I lost out and going to the finals because of it. But yeah, I felt pretty bad on stream and everything. It was awesome. It was a good one. It was an absolute good one. I was actually positive though that I didn't. Actually, I guess I could have pumped this. I was kind of positive though that I didn't misclick. I was shocked. Like I targeted his thing and I selected it, and somehow when I clicked OK, I should hit space. But when I clicked OK, I somehow managed to click the bottom of my card. Is what I think happened. Oh, that wouldn't be the first time I publicly humiliated myself in this game. You missed two. You missed two. What's going on, Besters? How you doing, man? I mean, you could argue this was maybe a punt, but I kind of want to save it at this point because I've got to get value back. Here to catch back up to this game.
You punted, you filthy scrub.
There you go. Yeah, you can't put it in a sentence. Chatbot's kind of finicky like that. Unfortunately. What do you do though? This is a tough CCS. To be honest with you, I would just default to like. Have you played a lot of Blood? This format? Okay, we're gonna get aggressive now. See if we can bait out removal here so the Seeker resolves, so we can take away his banners. Have you played a lot of like Blood or like what are you familiar with this format? The Seeker's probably getting countered. That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, maybe just do powerful things. Like just try and go over top of everything at this point and avoid aggro. Like I guess you can't really. Honestly, I kind of like your chalk market deck the best. I think if anything you're gonna play, that's probably your best bet. You're in a Ruby, so you've got decent removal. I think like that's probably good enough. There's still gonna be a decent amount of, it's really tough to say, to be honest. It's hard to say. Yeah, I hear you. I did a lot of that last night, Scopast. I had to stay up all night to switch over to nights, and we just pew-pewed people all night. Just nice and simple. I played a little bit of Hex last night, but I primarily just shot people. We also ended up playing some Minecraft, which is kind of random. That doesn't happen very often. I like Wax Cannon. Wax Cannon is actually good enough just to run hot and top and win a tournament. I mean, we saw it twice, or not win, I guess, but top 8 easily. We saw it twice, so that's the only thing is like Wax Cannon. If blood draws the right combination of cards, Wax Cannon just folds. We're also gonna die to Icecon here. Ta-da-da-da. This deck has such a bad matchup versus Diamond Sapphires. Sapphire decks. Try and lower our clock here. Yeah. I mean, like I said, though, it has the ability to win. Like, Blood has to draw the right combination of cards, right? And, like, Blood is going in expecting to have to... Blood is going in expecting having to, like, beat up on the deck trying to go over top of it. Like, Diamond Wild, Sapphire Wild turns are going to be a thing. Like, it's going to die to the aggro deck, but if it avoids the aggro deck, Sapphire Wild turns is going to be a thing. So, like, Wax Cannon is not a bad choice. The only thing is you're probably just going to get beat up really hard by Diamond Wild all day. For sure. Because I don't think that deck has a great matchup versus Diamond Wild either, to be honest. This Pathfinder's not resolving, but we're hoping. Okay, it might be resolving. We'll see. No, it's dead. It's 100% dead. We dead on board? Yeah, we're dead on board, right? Yeah, we're dead on board. I don't think we ever beat this Diamond Sapphire deck. Oh, you gotta be playing Seeker if you're playing Sapphire Wild turns. Servers haven't been dead. No, I have not played in any Siege actually. I haven't played any Siege since just before the actually Scars of War's gotta be decent here, right? Since just before oh no, what's the name? The PvE mode dropped. But we've got two, like me and Snake play on the MLG servers. Yeah, they have a PvE zombie mode now. A zombie survival mode. Really? When was the last time you looked at me on Steam? I don't remember. Bros is gonna be good here. I don't remember playing. Is this a dark card deck? Is he bringing in dark cards? Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we probably want these just for his banner, right? Like this is probably fine. Sabertooth's actually probably a little medium minus here. I don't know if I want all the Scars of War, but I probably want some number of them. Or maybe I just don't want Sabertooth and I just want all Scars. Actually, yeah, I can see this. This is actually probably fine. Just kills candles. Yeah, I think this is where I want to be. I guess I could bring in the Grove. Oh, Riposte, great. I'm playing Riposte in my 75. I forgot about that card. Yeah, that should be in here. Sorry, I'm half paying attention to the game and half paying attention to the chat. Your focus. Like I said, I need coffee. That's right, we'll get there.
Haunted, you filthy scrub.
I need to go make myself another coffee here. That's fine. We'll be alright. This hand is fantastic. To be honest with you, though, I know Riposte is in the deck, but I'm going to try and find a fast shard off this. I don't honestly know how I feel about that card in general. Like, I actually just... It's alright. Yeah. I mean, it's fine late game, which I guess this is going to go to a late game, but I don't know. I've always been on the fence about that card, I'm not going to lie. No, it's good to go fast. I've got to, like I said, I've got to wake up here. I've got to get myself, because I'm good at, like, I can do both. I can multitask. But yeah, that's kind of weird, because, like I said, I haven't been playing a whole lot of Siege. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield, though. Like, a lot. So, yeah, maybe just, I don't know, just look at Discord all the time. Discord's more accurate for what I'm playing. Or just PM me on Discord whenever you're live. Like, we played a bunch last night. Or I did. I'm debating on Diamond Wild list. Like Amlong's list, low to the ground, Seekers, but Rifts to go over the top earlier with Might Singer. I like it. I like Amlong's list, and I mean Amlong's list is better in the mirror than like the slower lists. So I don't hate that. That's a fine list. I mean Diamond Wild's well positioned. No, we're gonna save this for Pathfinder. I doubt Pathfinder's resolving next turn though, but we're gonna save it for Pathfinder. Yeah, that's the only thing, is it's worse against Blood. You need to be playing a more mid-range plan post-board against Blood. I also, actually, to be honest with you, I really like Diamond Ruby Momentum. Diamond Ruby, not Momentum, sorry, Diamond Ruby Ardent. I think that deck's a lot better than everybody thinks in this format. Okay, yeah, we should be able to... I'm tempted to Scars here over play the Pathfinder, because I can pump this up and Fate Weave a Shard at the top of my library. Or no, I won't do that. I'm really tempted to Scars here. Yeah, I think I just want to make this big so we can get a little aggressive. This should survive, so I should be able to put a Shard on top because we should be able to go double Pathfinder next turn. We'll Scars him here and then get in for 3. This also could get Runebound. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'll take that trade. Oh yeah, here we go. This should resolve now, right? So the only reason this doesn't resolve is because he's playing Ayers, which is gonna suck. Or, oh right, yeah, I guess Unhinge. I thought this was double Sapphire. Rip. That's fine. We got a second one in our hand, so we're alright. What I really wouldn't hate drawing here is... Okay. So he's all in on the Unhinged plan. The Unhinged plan is actually really good against our deck, which is unfortunate. Okay, there's a Pack Hunter. So we're going to start with this. And we're going to multiply our Gargs, because Garg is just victory in this match. Or do we want to find more Brosies at this point? Actually, we might want to find more Brosies, because we kind of got to find a way to claw our way back into this. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Brosies first, because we've got a couple more. The reserves plan for it is actually pretty alright. It's pretty straightforward, I think. Okay, good. This Neo's resolving. Kind of looking for a Brosie at this point. Oh no, don't tell me he found a way to... Did he find a Runebind? Found a Runebind, rip. Okay, that's fine. So he knows the last card in my hand is a Shard, but I'm holding it anyways. Just because we have our charge power up. So if we find a Shard and this resolves... he's playing Dark Hearts, okay. It's obviously a post-board plan. Feels bad. I'll send you my updated list here. Bye bye. Now this might need some editing for the format, but I actually think it's got a good chance in the meta right now. Like, I've had a lot of success with it. I beat up on a lot of Blood, surprisingly, with it. And a lot of Diamond Wild. Art mid-range. Like I said, it might need some small edits, but I think the 75 is, like, almost 100%. It's, like, right there. Oh, I posted it twice. How did I manage that? There. That's better. Like I said, I think the 75 is pretty darn close to what it should be. Oh man, we're flooding. Not good. The only downside is this Dark Heart just beats our Brosie super hard. Probably your worst matchup, honestly, isn't even Mono Blood. Like, Mono Blood sucks, and you kind of just got to accept the fact that you're only beating Double Bride 40% of the time, and if you see the third Bride, you're just dead 100% of the time. But, like, Double Bride is beatable. The third Bride, not so much. We're going to die here. We're 100% going to die here. Interesting concept on Icecon side. Wonder how it does versus Blood. Blood has a pretty good way to interact with this deck, and this deck is relatively slow. We ain't dead yet. This is a blocker. I mean, we're probably just dead, but we're not dead yet. Really looking for... I really want to see a Brosy off the top. Even a Runic Avalanche will be alright. We're probably dead here. Oh, we whiffed on that. Rip. I mean, at least he just shuffled 3 shards to the bottom of his library. Something other than a shard. Ooh, that's a Brosy. We're gonna try. This isn't resolving, but we're gonna try. GG. That's the unfortunate thing about Ruby Wild. Ruby Wild's never beating any sort of Diamond Sapphire variant. It's just not happening. Never in a million years. Okay, we'll play one more with Ruby Wild here. Man, I hope next set drops right after the CCS. I'm really praying for that. I would honestly love to play the CCS this weekend, come on days off, and find out the next set drop, and just go nuts. Because like I've got my platinum all ready to go. Try and get. I'm gonna get the important cards right away, and then probably just top up on whatever my playset, whatever I'm missing from the playset. But for the new set, nice. Waiting for that Chai shard. We saw that shard get spoiled today, and I was so excited when I heard that there was a shard that got spoiled. I was like jittery that there was a shard that got spoiled, and then I looked at it and it was a PvE shard, and I just wanted to cry. It's all good, Ice God. It's all good. I mean, if the meta wasn't so aggressive, that 75 is actually probably well positioned, but nice. That sucks, Rolf. Sorry, man. There's nobody in our guild that's able to test blood against you right now, IceCon? I'm actually surprised in how little blood I've seen on ladder, to be honest with you. I think actually the only blood player I've ran into on ladder, hence great, is Shinshire, to be honest. In the reserves of what? In the reserves of Diamond Ruby Ardent? Because that would be funny. Yeah, we can find gas here. So we can Fate Weave with this. Try and find that Scar is gonna be really good. Yeah, and I honestly didn't even play it that much. Like, I think I played it for like 2 weeks. Like, I played a little bit here and there just because I had the 75, but I'm pretty sure that only lasted 2 weeks before I got tilted off it. I had way too much unluck with that deck. put Charge Market and Sapphire Wild Turns. You're playing 3-color Sapphire Wild Turns. This guy that I'm playing right now, this PS4 player. What deck are you saying? Really? Cheap on shards? Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm currently pretty well lined up against it at the moment. I mean, we've got the right amount of removal. I believe it. I've seen him lots. I know he's been playing this a lot. Well, I wonder if we'll see him actually show up in the CCS. Oh, he attacked with everything. Okay, that's fine. Probably just gonna end up playing Shard and Scarzing here. We don't really... Well, maybe we want to let these untap. Do I care about the 4 damage at this point? Could see a Mama Yeti come down next turn. And then I will care about that 4 damage. But I know he's pretty low to the ground, it seems like. No, I think I'm just going to save the damage. It might have been incorrect to... it might have actually been fine to take the 2 points of damage and then save the Cinder. That might have been technically a slip. I could see that, but... Shard off the top would be super ideal here. That's the opposite of a shard, which means this is probably getting marked. I have a hard time drawing shards with this Ruby Wild deck today. Okay. Which means this Hackler's now turned out. Always get the Fireball rip. Still looking for a shard so we can trigger one of these Runic Avalanches. Shard or removal at this point. Pyre Strike's alright. Okay. See what he does here. So this is technically doing more damage to me, so I'm gonna kill this. I know this is the more dangerous card, but really need a shard. That's not the shard I'm looking for. We could just die next turn. Actually, we are just dead, right? If he finds a shard, we're just dead. So basically, we're bluffing removal and hoping for the best. Bluff and removal, hoping for the best. Don't you have a shard? That also kills me. Alright. Rip. Man, this Ruby Wild isn't really agreeing with me today. So this is excellent. Don't think we really care about the rest. Garg is not great here. Wildlife's like kind of slow. I'm gonna cut a couple Seekers, I think. Do I want to bring in... I kind of like the idea of bringing, like, cutting, like... Kind of like cutting a Tilling and both my Seekers and bringing in these Pack Hunters and just putting Pack Hunters on Primordial Sabertooth and just sitting there and like, killing them with Primordial Sabertooth. I kind of like that idea. Was anybody against that? Riposte, okay. So, like, honestly, I kind of want to do this. This is literally what I kind of want to do. I kind of want to do this. Because, like I said, we can Pack Hunters on Primordial Sabertooth, and he's just, like we just draw Primordial Sabertooth for days, we'll just kill him all day long. Like, all day long. Valor beats momentum by going first and faster. That is literally how it beats it. And going, like, wider. Basically, if you can avoid Seeker, you just kill him. But the thing with the Ardent deck is the Ardent deck, that current iteration has so many troops that it has to remove because there's just so many troops that can take over the game by itself. Like, double Llama Herder just wins the game. Like, you can literally play double Llama Herder. So am I changing? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this for science. I'm gonna try this for science. I see what you're saying, IceCon. I know it can definitely kill me, but at the same time, it can just flat out win me the game. Because like just having a bunch of Primordial Sabertooths in our deck, if we're on 2 shards we could be on 2 shards forever. I'll have to take a look at the 75 for the reserve plan. Hang on. Where did I link that? Can't remember what exactly my reserves were looking like. We got blockers, we got removal. Yeah, hand's good. For Diamond Wild, our reserve plan is going to be Huntmaster for sure, Ire, and then I don't really like Arcing Light, to be honest with you, against that deck. Return to Cinder. You just want all the removal, right? So you want Ires, Huntmaster, and Return to Cinder. Arcing Light is not actually really fantastic in that match. And like most of the time, you're gonna just gonna be faster than them. So, well, we might get a Pack Hunter Flood here. Die, like IceCon said. Rip. I think this card is extremely good, though. I like this card since we have since we have the Primordial cards in our 75s. I think this card is nuts. Yeah, so on the play, you're just going to be faster than them. On the play, you're going to be really aggressive. On the draw, 100% is where you want to be. 100% you want to be on on like all the removal speed. Hero Fall is a big problem. Yep, I agree. Still though, Pack Hunters on Gargolith in the Blood Mirror or in the Blood matchup is unbelievably good. As long as you can obviously get to Casting Guard. So we're going to grab our second Ruby because we care about that more. We're going to mark this. Play the second Acolyte. And play Pack Hunters on Sabertooth. Pack Hunters, like you said, is unbelievably good on guard. Is there a dev stream today? What's wrong with Sabertooth? Sabertooth is a certified badass lime. We're gonna take this. Is it? Okay. Well, we might be a really short stream today then if there's a dev stream. Rip. We might be forced to play. Actually, I'm gonna hold up this riposte here. If we can snag a piece of removal from him. I don't like the AA, to be honest with you. I don't actually care for the rip for the AA. We're gonna have to throw these acolytes under the bus. Believe it or not, I don't actually care for the AA. So we're just gonna stop the most damage coming through. Yeah, we kind of just are on the blocking plan. Why? Is that a misplay? That's a misplay. Interesting. Okay. Man, we really need a Scars of War off the top. A Scars of War off the top here would be nuts. Never lucky. We are super dead. I mean, to be fair, we drew like ridiculously bad. Block here. We're just dead no matter what we do. Oh, GG. We drew like horridly there. That was horrible. All right. You know what? Let's play some Maharaza since let's play some Maharaza. We could also play like Novi 75 for the back.